Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for providing me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Mohammad Amir Khan and I am from Pune, Bihar. I have completed my BTech in computer science from India Institute of Technology. And after that, I started learning Mulesoft and now I'm a certified Mulesoft developer.
What is Anypoint Studio?
Yeah, Anypoint Studio is an IDE which is provided by Mulesoft to develop and deploy locally Mule application.
Can you explain what is a Mule event?
Sorry, ma'am, I can't hear properly.
Can you explain what is Mule event?
Yeah, a Mule event, yes, ma'am. Mule event, it contains core information processed by runtime, and it contains the object, the payload and attributes and variable and error.
And what is a Mule message structure?
Mule message structures contains payload and attributes. Payload is a business data and attribute is a metadata.
And can you tell me how error handling is done in Mulesoft?
Yeah, mostly we handle error in Mulesoft using two scope, on error continue and on error propagate.
What is the difference?
Yeah, suppose on error continue, suppose they flow through the error. On error continue, it receives the error and they execute the processor, and it finally sends the success response, which is a 200 status code. While on error propagate, if a flow through the error, on error propagate, it receives the error and execute the processor, and it reads through the error, and finally it sends the error response, which is 500 status code.
Can you tell me some connectors?
This one. HTTP request connector, mail connector, file connector, Java connector, JMS connector, Salesforce connector, and web service consume connector, object store connector. Yeah.
And can you tell me about some routers?
Yeah, mostly we use choice router, API key router, and scatter.
What is the use of scattered error?
Scatter data is used to send message to each route simultaneously and on a different threads, and each route process message parallelly, and finally scatter data collect message from each route. And if anyone would get failed, then scatter data will process remaining route, and finally it throws the error. And we will apply crash with on error continue to suppress the error.
1 minute. Suppose scatter gather has two routes. Okay. Route 1 processing time is suppose 10 minutes. And route 2 processing time is 20 minutes. Okay. Did you get? Can I repeat again?
Yes, sir.
So scatter gather has two routes. One route is taking 10 minutes.
Yes.
In the one route, a thread processing the message, it takes suppose 10 minutes, and second route takes 20 minutes. Okay. What is the overall time taken by scatter gather? Are you getting?
Yes, sir. Overall time is 30 minutes.
30 minutes. How can you tell me?
Because scatter data process message parallelly. So,
So what is the meaning of parallel here?
parallel meaning is like same time.
Parallel in the same time. Both routes begin the message from the same time, right?
Yes.
So first route suppose consume the 10 minutes and complete its task, right? At the same time, second routes also process some of the part of their message.
Yes.
And after the second route will, when the second route will finish their task?
Okay, after 10 minutes.
After 10
10
minutes.
to-
Overall time
to-
taken by scatter gather is what?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Huh. And when you will see 30 minutes, if suppose scatter gather process message in sequence manner, like first will
Yeah.
first route will process the message till second route will wait. And when first
Yes.
route will complete its message processing, then second route will start message processing. In this scenario or in this situation, we can say that total processing time taken by scatter gather is 30, but it's not like that, right? Scatter
Yes.
gather process message in parallel manner on different threads.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Nida, continue.
Can you name some scopes?
Yes, ma'am. Mostly we use dry scope for which and on a continue, on a propagate, error handler, batch job, batch aggregator, batch step, and async scope until successful full scope. Yeah,
What is async scope?
yeah. Async scope in Mulesoft is used for branch processing block, and it that executes simultaneously with the main flow, and main flow uh, main flow doesn't have to stop until the async scope complete a completed task over.
Okay, 1 minute again. I will ask some question. If suppose branch processing blocks takes 20 minutes, and the main flow takes 12 minutes, so after how many minutes we can say that the flow will process the flow processing message has been completed.
Main flow take 20 minutes, sir.
12 minutes. Main flow
12
12
minutes.
and branch processing block or async block suppose takes 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay, sir. So it takes 20 minutes.
Very good. Fine. Where there is parallel processing, the maximum time will be the time taken by the something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
And can you tell me how batch processing is done in Mulesoft?
Yes, ma'am. Using using batch job, we can like this strategy. Batch job in a scope in Mulesoft, which is used to batch processing of large number of record. And the batch job has by default 16 threads, so it can process millions of record in minimum time. And mostly we use batch job processing in following scenario like migration of large number of records from one system to another system, and ETL kind of work, and processing of large number of message. And batch job has three phases: load and dispatch phase, and process record phase, and on complete phase. In load and dispatch phase, it breaks the payload into records and load it into queue, and dispatch it for batch step for processing. And in process record phase, it records processed by batch step. Batch step is a scope in Mulesoft. Batch step, each batch steps take input in it collect input into and process it, and finally returns into a queue. So that next batch step will process it, and in on complete phase, on complete phase generates the statistical reports, which mention it how many record get processed, how many record get filled, and how many record get no filled.
Difference, 1 minute. Difference between for each and batch job.
Yes, sir. For each process a small size of record, and batch job process large number of record. While for each scope works on sequentially manner, and batch job process random records, and for each scope works on single threads, while batch job scope works on multiple threads. And if error occurs in for each scope, it stops processing records and throw the error, while batch job will process all records.
One minute. You have told me that for each process record its sequential manner, right? This is MCD question. Also, this is MCD question. Um, Can you tell me what is going on your mind when we say that for each is processing message in sequential manner?
So it means like for each process a message by one, like
One by
sequence.
one by one. Suppose I have a array of object.
Yes,
Hmm.
sir.
And you are telling the process one by one, or also maintain sequence or not? One by one,
Yes,
so
sir.
its nature is
It
process
also
one by one, because for each uses single thread. That's why the problem is limitation is single thread. That's why it will process one by one record. But what is meaning of sequence processing? You will say that the sequence
yes,
in which item is present in array or CSV file. In that sequence, the for each scope will process the records or items. Right?
yes.
It is.
Okay, can you name some database functions?
Yes, mostly we use flatten filter, map object, map, and reduce, distinct by, order by, join by, is when, is what, mean, max, split by. Yes.
Can you share a screen? I will give you one question. Share your screen.
Okay.
And also open database playground.
So screen sharing is disabled.
Oh, 1 minute.
Okay, now
Yeah,
you can
Nida.
share now.
Open browser. DW. Keep two object in a array within array, create one object, create okay. The
Yes,
key name is name, 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 and the value is suppose anything abc, okay, and
yes,
other key value appear in the same object. Key value appear age, key name is age 20. Make a
yes,
copy and make another object. Take copy of this object. Change the name ABC to value ABC to DEF, suppose DEF. ABC, okay, fine. Let it be.
okay,
Let it.
yes,
And age
yes,
22, suppose.
yes,
Write a data wave in such a way the name should be 20, the key name whose value should be 20 and age should be ABC. Right? Yani we should write a data wave in such a way, swipe the value of key. यानी अब नेम के सामने 20 होना चाहिए एंड एज के सामने एबीसी और दूसरे नेम के सामने 22 और एज की जगह पे डीएफ.
okay. Um,
Which function is going on your mind?
Map.
You are right, but why map? Can you tell me why map?
Because payload is changing, sir.
नहीं, well, payload item change हो रहा है, the item is going to change, right? Name का value change हो रहा है, नहीं change हो रहा है?
Yes, sir. Okay.
चलो की का नाम तो वही रहेगा ना, की इज सेम राइट, तो लिखो नेम
Yes.
कॉलन, वैल्यू कहां से उठाएंगे? एज से,
Yes.
आइटम डॉट एज कॉमा, चलो ऑलराइट. Nidha ma'am ask any question do you have?
The time is almost up, so I think I'm done from my side.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, Amit, do you have any question?